Happy Saturday morning, everybody. Hayden Balgavy alongside Trey Reid with Arkansas Game and Fish. How are you, my friend?
Man, I'm doing well.
Look at us outside for the outdoor
I know,
corner.
it is nice to be outside. The sun is shining.
Very
the temperatures have moderated. But after all that rain we got, it's nice to see some sun.
We got to talk about it. We got to jump into it. Obviously, last week, the storm after storm after storm. We saw historic flooding around the state, too. And again, I understand it's nice on this Saturday. Maybe you're tempted to get out on the water somewhere here in Arkansas, but you need to know before you go that things could look drastically different.
Absolutely. And I don't want to discourage anybody from getting out. We've all got cabin fever after last week. But, many of our game and fish wildlife management areas and game and fish boat ramps sustained some considerable damage as a result of this. Now, some of this is going to be things like boat ramps that have, silt and sand and rocks and things that are washed up. Those are fairly easily fixed. You get some heavy equipment out there and move it. But there's some other places that are going to be more substantial. I know we've had some roads wash out, like on Scatter Creek Wildlife Management Area up on the ridge in northeast Arkansas. Some of the areas, are likely still haven't seen the worst of it. Choctaw Island Wildlife Management Area, which is behind the levee at Arkansas City, right on the Mississippi River. NOAA predicting a flood crest down there, and so that's going to have impacts there. So, South Arkansas, Saline River, Washita River, there's probably boat ramps you can't use still right now because of the flood waters.
Well, we even talked to the judge in Washita County about just the unprecedented flooding that they had all over the place with the Washita River and the Saline River as well. So hopefully we begin to see waters recede soon enough. We get back to what we like to do, get outdoors, enjoy a little normal. Back to the turkeys, though. I know, so youth hunt going on. But again, we talk about these permits. Like, listen, take care of this before you try and get out there, please.
Hopefully, though, if you're already out there, maybe you've bagged a turkey, or your young person has bagged a turkey already this morning for the first day of the youth hunt, which is today and tomorrow. But really talking to more of the adults. The season opens April 21st, Monday, a week from Monday, statewide. Day after Easter, correct. Look, we know that a lot of people have adopted the app, and that's the best way. We talked about the turkey tags last week, Hayden. Like, if you bought your license at a vendor, for instance, back in July, August, before deer season in October, and you didn't get those turkey tags added to your license, they're free for residents, but you need to go back to that vendor and get those turkey tags. Those that have the app can go into the app and just get the turkey tags there. Again, they're free. If you have any trouble with that, come see us at one of our Arkansas Game and Fish Commission offices, and our staff in person will get you fixed up. But another thing to make people aware of, again, 30% of folks are still using a phone line to check, not the app or the website.
Okay.
And that's fine, but we had some really long wait times during deer season. Thousands of people trying to check deer at the same time. Probably not going to have that kind of volume for turkeys, but it could get crowded.
Nobody wants to wait.
So a couple of things we're doing. We have voice recognition. So when you call in, that should eliminate some of if you got a bad signal or can't understand somebody. And look, you can talk to a person, right? If it's not working for you, you will ultimately get to a person. But another option that we have, you don't have to create a login like you do for the app. Create an account. You can go to agfc.com. Again, I know that's not as convenient necessarily as picking up the phone, but we'll have a button in the top right corner of the page that says check game. All you got to do is put your last name, the tag number of your turkey tag, not your customer ID number, but the tag on that turkey tag, the number on that turkey tag, and your date of birth.
Okay.
That's all you got to do.
Simple.
It's that simple. Homepage, top right corner. So it's another option. If you're waiting on hold for 10, 15, 20 minutes and you're like, I don't want to do this, there's another option for you.
Easy to do, too. I mean, you got multiple options, so there's no excuse not to knock it out,
get
it done, do the right thing.
By all means, just check that turkey. We want you to, number one, stay legal, and number two, we want to know how many turkeys are taken so we can manage the resource best.
Well, look, I understand there's a big difference between deer season and turkey season. I understand, but y'all knock it out. Come on. Do the right thing. Make sure you're good to go, and let's just enjoy some outdoor time. It's been a long week for everybody. We finally got a little sunshine. We're hoping the water levels go down, and as we get a little bit closer to May, maybe a little closer to normalcy. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I'm all for it. And, look, I'll reiterate what I said last week, Hayden. This water, look, nature is resilient.
Yes.
I mean, we already know that, and these waters are going to recede, and things are going to return to normal. But just have a little patience, some understanding that our folks are out there in the field trying to clean up these areas. But even on private land, even on public lands like Forest Service and Fish and Wildlife Service, there are going to be some issues because a lot of these areas are near water, and that water runs off and created those problems. We're going to get back to normal, but just realize that it's out there.
Soon enough, soon enough. Always the great information. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Hayden.
Happy Saturday, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Turkey season officially for everybody 9 days away. We will see you next Saturday right here on the Outdoor Report.